In the world of data, we need powerful tools. Python is a popular language for data analysis. This is because of special libraries that make working with data much easier. Two of the most important libraries are Numpy and Pandas. Think of them as superstars for handling data. They help us organize, clean, and understand information. Without these tools, analyzing data in Python would be much harder and take much more time. They provide the building blocks for almost every data science task you can imagine, from simple calculations to complex machine learning models. Learning them is the first big step into data analysis. Numpy and Pandas are often used together. They are like a team that works very well. Numpy is short for numerical Python. Its main job is to handle large arrays of numbers efficiently. It is very fast at doing math operations on these arrays. Pandas is built on top of Numpy. It introduces a powerful object called a data frame. A data frame is like a smart spreadsheet or a table inside your Python code. It lets you work with rows and columns just like you would in Excel, but with the full power of a programming language, which makes everything more flexible and repeatable. Why are these tools so popular with beginners and experts alike? The answer is simplicity and power. They make complex tasks feel simple. For example, you might have a huge file with millions of records. Loading this data and finding specific information could be very difficult. With Pandas, you can load the entire file with a single line of code. With Numpy, you can perform a calculation on a million numbers almost instantly. This accessibility opens up the world of data analysis to many more people, not just those with deep computer science backgrounds. They provide a high-level interface for low-level operations. This essay will guide you through these amazing tools. We will start by looking at Numpy. We will see how it handles arrays of numbers and makes mathematical tasks simple. Then, we will explore Pandas. We will learn how its data frame structure helps us manage and analyze tabular data. We will use simple, real-world examples to show you how each library works in practice. Finally, we will compare them to understand their unique roles. By the end, you will see why Numpy and Pandas are essential for anyone starting their journey in data analysis and why they form the core of the Python data science ecosystem. Numpy is the fundamental package for scientific computing in Python. Its most important feature is the powerful n-dimensional array object, or end-array. An array is a grid of values, all of the same type. This is different from a standard Python list, which can hold different types of data. Because every element in a NumPy array is the same type, Numpy can perform operations on the entire array very quickly. This is much faster than looping through a list in Python. This speed is crucial when working with the large data sets common in data analysis, where performance really matters for your workflow. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine you are tracking the daily temperatures in a city for a week. The temperatures in Celsius are 15, 17, 16, 19, 21, 20, 18. In standard Python, you would store this in a list. To convert these temperatures to Fahrenheit, you would have to loop through each value, apply the conversion formula, C times 9 divided by 5 plus 32, and store the result in a new list. This process involves writing several lines of code and can be slow if you have thousands or millions of temperature readings. It's a workable solution, but not an efficient one for large-scale data. Now, let's see how Numpy makes this task incredibly easy. First, we create a Numpy array from our list of temperatures. This is done with a single function call. Once we have our Numpy array, we can apply the conversion formula directly to the entire array. You can write temperatures underscore Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Numpy understands that you want to perform this mathematical operation on every single element in the array. It handles the looping behind the scenes using highly optimized pre-compiled code. This is called vectorization, and it is the source of Numpy's amazing speed. The result is a new Numpy array containing all the temperatures in Fahrenheit. We did this with just one line of code, without writing any explicit loops. Numpy also provides many other useful mathematical functions. You can find the average temperature with temperatures.mean, the maximum temperature with temperatures.max, and the standard deviation with temperatures.std. These functions are also very fast and easy to use. This ability to perform complex calculations on large sets of numerical data with simple syntax makes Numpy an indispensable tool for data analysts and scientists everywhere. While Numpy is excellent for numbers, most real-world data is not just numbers. It comes in tables with rows and columns, containing text, dates, and numbers together. This is where Pandas comes in. Pandas introduces two primary data structures, the series and the data frame. A series is like a single column of data, while a data frame is a complete table with multiple columns. You can think of a data frame as a collection of series that share the same index. This structure is perfect for handling the kind of messy, mixed-type data you find in spreadsheets, SQL databases, or CSV files. Let's imagine we have a small data set about book sales in a CSV file. The file has columns for title, author, genre, and copies sold. Loading this data with Pandas is incredibly simple. You use a single function pd.read_CSV with the file name in parentheses. Pandas automatically creates a data frame for you. It correctly identifies the columns and fills the table with the data from your file. You can immediately see the first few rows using the head method. This gives you a quick snapshot of your data, helping you understand its structure without having to open the file in another program. Once the data is in a data frame, analysis becomes very intuitive. Want to find out which genre sold the most copies? You can use the GroupB method. With df.groupB, passing in genre in brackets, then copies sold in brackets, and then sum, you can instantly calculate the total copies sold for each genre. This one line of code performs a complex operation that would require many steps in a traditional spreadsheet program. You can also easily filter the data. For example, to see only the books written by a specific author, you can select rows based on a condition like df, with author in brackets, double equals, and then the author's name in quotes. This is powerful and flexible. Pandas also makes cleaning data much easier. Real-world datasets often have missing values. Pandas represents these as NaN, which stands for not a number. It provides simple functions to find these missing values like isNull and to either fill them with a suitable value using fillNA, or drop the rows containing them using dropNA. This ability to easily load, explore, filter, aggregate, and clean tabular data is what makes Pandas the go-to library for most data analysis tasks in Python. It saves a huge amount of time and helps you get to the interesting insights in your data much faster. It is important to understand that Pandas and Numpy are not competitors. Instead, they are partners that form the backbone of the Python data science ecosystem. Pandas is actually built directly on top of Numpy. When you look inside a Pandas data frame, you will find that each column is essentially a NumPy array. This is why many of the operations in Pandas are so fast. They're using NumPy's high-performance array computations under the hood. This tight integration means you can seamlessly use functions from both libraries on your data, getting the best of both worlds. The main difference between them lies in their focus. NumPy is specialized for numerical operations on homogeneous arrays. It is concerned with the raw numbers and the mathematics behind them. It doesn't have a concept of column names, labels, or mixed data types. Pandas, on the other hand, is designed for data manipulation and analysis of tabular data. It provides the context that NumPy lacks, with its labeled axes, rows and columns, and its ability to handle different data types in the same table. Pandas is for data wrangling, while NumPy is for the number crunching that supports it. You will often find yourself moving between the two libraries. For instance, you might use Pandas to load and clean a dataset, filtering it down to just the numerical columns you are interested in. Then you might extract those columns as a NumPy array to perform some complex linear algebra or statistical modeling that is optimized in NumPy. The values attribute of a Pandas data frame or series gives you direct access to the underlying NumPy array. This allows you to leverage NumPy's speed for heavy computations and then potentially put the results back into a new data frame column for further analysis or visualization. In summary, for any beginner in data analysis, learning both NumPy and Pandas is crucial. Start with NumPy to understand the fundamentals of array manipulation and vectorized operations. Then move to Pandas to learn how to apply these concepts to real-world structured datasets. Together, they provide a powerful, flexible, and efficient environment for turning raw data into meaningful insights. They save time, simplify complex processes, and are the foundation upon which more advanced libraries for visualization, machine learning, and statistical analysis are built. Mastering them is your first and most important step toward becoming a proficient data analyst.